episode 79 of Series 3 of Become a Legend Story Mode. So where are we? Yes, Eggy is literally the best player in the world. He's scored 21 goals already this season. Chelsea are top of the league, admittedly only by a point, with Manchester City behind us and playing us in this episode. That's a potential league deciding game to end out this episode. But ultimately, things are going about as well as they possibly can for Eggy, and now we just need to be consistent. This isn't the glamorous part now, we're still in January, we've got a long old slog to go, we've got defensive errors I'm sure to come from this Chelsea backline. Eggy's just got to keep putting in these performances, these world's best player performances, if we're going to beat Manchester City this season, because they are relentless in Master League and in this. They win, as they do in real life, all the time. So we need to win a little bit more, actually the same amount now. We're a point ahead, crucial. So let's start this episode at a club that is always tricky. Always find tricky, especially away from home. West Ham, and Victor Moses is starting on the left. That's a turn up for the books. He is on a blue, I guess. Hazard not even making the bench. Hudson-Odoi, not an incredible front line. Morata, though, we do like playing with him. And Eggy, of course, upward arrow as well. Dangerous in any front three. Quite like Barkley, Loftus-Cheek, Kante midfield. That's an interesting one. Arbor leader in there, but otherwise a strong back line. West Ham, they've got ex-Chelsea boy Masunda out on the left, but a lot of 60 rated players and a striker I've never seen before and a 68 rated keeper. Come on, let's start the episode strongly. We need to be at full speed for the City game. So if you follow Leicester Gdansk, which is Eggy's real life club, on Twitter or even on YouTube, then you might have been able to watch Eggy in real life last week. She played in a game against Olympiacos. I didn't get a chance to see it, I was gutted. I told everyone about it, I was prepared, but then I had to drive somewhere pretty much the whole time that it was on. So if anyone got a chance to watch it, let me know in the comments how he did. I don't think he scored, might have done. But good to see him getting some first team minutes, even if it is just a pre-season friendly. Hopefully he can push on this season. Of all the players that I've ever played with in any Become a Legend or Master League series, Eggy is the one that I would absolutely love to see ascend to a level where we could actually watch him play regularly. Any English league, any European league, other than the Extraclasa, which there isn't a huge amount of coverage of, I would be very pleased. So hopefully we can inspire him by continuing to be the best player in the world. Eggy into Morata, who's pulled wide. This is where we profit in this sort of situation. Eggy will square it here into Victor Moses. He's made it very difficult for him. That's poor decision making. It was a very poor ball from Eggy there. We should have gone alone. We had plenty of time. These sort of 1-2 situations, Eggy thrives on them. Could certainly have worked a chance there. Made it very difficult for Victor Moses back in the side. He's got to be in his mid-30s now. Probably shouldn't be putting it on his left foot at that pace. Morata into Moses. Loftus-Cheek now. Just needs to square it to Eggy to open the scoring. It's far, far too easy for the young Indonesian. Best player in the world. Lionel Messi has had to step aside. Cristiano Ronaldo no longer in the picture. His teammate Eden Hazard not even really in the discussion, but this boy just continues to prove himself at the very highest level. It is a massive shame, and one of the real regrets of this series. There's nothing I could do, but for Eggy not to be able to play international football, maybe we should have nationalised him for England. I don't think that would have gone down well, and rightly so, but yeah, for him not to be able to play in the World Cup is such a shame, as he's turning into such an amazing player, and what a casual finish that is from a man whose finishing is now as good as any striker. He's also got so much more to his game all over the pitch. It's glorious to watch. Castledean played through here. West Ham looking to respond. It's not a bad effort. Their first strike of the game. Kepa watches it sail past his post. Not too much danger here. Not the best game ever. 32 minutes in. Got things under control. Another goal would help us though. Eggy gets ahead to it. Can Morata play it back into him? He can here. Eggy to get his second. It's far too easy. But you've got to say Alvaro Morata is the perfect strike partner for us. We've laughed about him this season, sure. We've said that he can't do anything right, actually, but at times he's been a good finisher as well. The link-up play with Eggy has been a huge part of what's made Eggy so successful. I would say at least 5 of the goals we've scored this season, which is a fair percentage of our total goals. Come with some great big man, little man play, and we love that expression. Of course we do. Eggy feeding on the knockdowns. And there we go. Very simple here. 2 goals for Eggy. We've had this game under our complete control. We've even had more possession, which even in games that we've been dominating hasn't been assured recently. Look at that, 4 shots on target, 2 goals for Eggy. A very comfortable day at the office. Free kick opportunity here. It will be Castledine up and over the wall. Wow, okay. Okay, West Ham back in it here. It was going to take a set piece really to break us down. They've been poor on the ball. Castledine there. Is he a regen? Is he a fake? I'm sure he's a fake player. It's a very good free kick. And Eggy decided not to jump. I don't know if he would have reached it anyway, to be fair. But, okay, something to think about. Kante bullies that back. Morata with the layoff. Eggy first time ball looking for Victor Moses. An excellent pass there. Oh, Eggy able to play a 1-2 off the West Ham player. Then speeds away from Yambiev. Gets his body ahead of him as well. Cuts back in. Oh, he's still got it here. We'll look to curl this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like we've dropped it down to easy mode. That is how it feels at the moment. We've had to put in the hard work from the days at Wasland Beveren. He did not start at this sort of quality. He was lucky to get a move to Europe. He maybe didn't have the ability that was necessary, even for Wasland Beveren, but we've certainly proved ourselves. We've certainly come on in leaps and bounds. A couple of dramatic improvements have helped. But, I mean, you can't even tackle him. As soon as he got ahead of his man there. Just using his positioning so smartly. That's what makes him so good. Cuts back in, rides the challenge onto the left, grabs his hat-trick with a beautifully curled effort from the edge of the box. It's just poetry in motion at the moment. I mean, just look at that. Can't get close to him. A much bigger player. You know where he's going. He's going back onto the left. He sticks a foot out there. He's been embarrassed 3 or 4 times. And Eggy finishes it off with a perfect finish. Oh, oof. I need a new pair of trousers, quickly. Oh, Eggy goes up strongly there. Bravery shown. And now a 3-on-2 is on here. If Eggy can get this right, it should be just a tap-in for Alvaro Morata. He's played him in, the Spaniard now, to grab the 4th. Don't know, maybe we could have done slightly better there. And there we have it, a very relaxed hat-trick there for Eggy in a hugely fierce London derby. I mean, this will be a game anticipated by both sets of fans. There would have been passion, there were hard tackles flying in. These are 2 teams that hate each other, but Eggy just rose above it with some incredible individual play. I mean, the 3rd goal really capped off what was 2 very easy goals to begin with. But that 3rd goal, I think he won the ball back and then ran from his own half, holding off a man, cut back inside, curled it deliciously. I mean, it's just not really much that Eggy can't do right at the moment. Just need to keep this momentum going into the Manchester City game. Another man of the match, another 7.5. Just unstoppable at the moment. Manchester City keep the pressure on by beating Leeds 2-0. Only a point behind us. We need to keep our advantage going into the next game. I think psychologically that will really help us. We need to win against Leicester City. It's at the Bridge. We're playing well. Eggy scoring goals for fun. Just need to keep this going. Keep the positive energy flowing. Let's take a look at the side today. Well, Eden Hazard's back in. Eggy on another upward arrow. This is great. Please, let's just keep good form into the City game, because Eggy on a green arrow or above just seems to be unplayable at the moment. A little bit of a laborious midfield today. Van Ginkel and Jorginho don't offer much in the way of pace. Kante was good in the last game. Leicester City, Iheanacho up top. Punching in the middle. Yeah. Not a huge amount to be worried about, although their left back, is that Sarabia? No, I don't know who that is actually. 83 rated though, 65 rated keeper. Come on. Let's make it 2 in a row. Let's keep the pressure on Manchester City. Let's make them be the ones to slip up. And then we can smash them in the next game. And suddenly we've got a huge lead over them. Let's do it. So back at the Bridge here. I mean, I can sort of understand how Liverpool must have felt last season with Manchester City behind them. Just closing in, just ever present. You just know one mistake and they're going to catch you up. It must have been really quite nerve-wracking every game. And that's how it feels at the moment, especially with a game against them coming up. I'm nervous for this one. Feel like the Chelsea side will be as well. We need to get a win here. Leicester can't clear their lines. It's into Eggy. He steps back from Ibora. Oh, that's unfortunate. And it's not even going to count as Eggy's goal there. That is a significant deflection there off Sicker. He'll be feeling sicker as a parrot. Sicker to parrot. I'll work on that one. I mean, I think you've got to give that to Eggy, really. This was surely going in. Maybe not. Maybe didn't have the whip on it. But we've got the goal anyway. I can settle a few nerves here at the bridge. Let's start playing real football now. Hazard into Morata. Lovely back heel into Eggy. Doubles the advantage. Oh, God. That build-up play. Delightful. That combination. It's a big man, little man relationship that you always wanted from Michael Owen and Emil Heskey in the England side many, many years ago. This is what it could look like in real life. In the air, on the deck. Just a telepathic connection between them. Morata there with the back heel. Last time he reached him with the head, this time with the back heel. Sex eyes for everyone here at the bridge. 2 goals already, and Eggy, scorer of both, unsurprisingly. Eggy dispossessed. Oh, great defending there. Oh, incredible defending there. Who was that? Is that Dave? I don't know. Oh, it might be Van Ginkel, actually. He's done really well. Oh, Eggy, lovely flick. And now Morata back into Eggy, and he's away from Kof. Certainly not got the pace to match Eggy as he makes his way to the line. We'll float it up here, looking for Morata. It's back to Eggy. He's offside. Unlucky. Blistering pace on that counter-attack there. He's off the pitch. Is that offside? Lovely ball, Miranda. And Eggy's first touch takes him away from Srirachi. And Eggy into the box here. Oh, should have found Morata there. Back inside. Come on. Just a bit of defending. That's all we're asking for. Just a challenge. A first half hat-trick here for Eggy Milanovic. I mean, it seems unrealistic, but I mean, if you think about when Manchester City are playing at their very, very best, and players like Sergio Aguero, they look like they could score a hat-trick in every game. It's just we're actually doing that. I mean, you've got to make similarities, comparisons with Messi at Barcelona. The amount of goals he scores against the sort of middling teams like this in La Liga and has scored for many years. The amount of hat-tricks, this is starting to smell very reminiscent of Lionel Messi levels of quality. I mean, we know that already. We know he's very good. But he's just scoring so consistently and so brilliantly. I think, I mean, are we going to be in the discussions now for not just best player in the world as it stands, but maybe could Eggy be the best player ever? Certainly starting to look like that. Dyer, that's a good ball into Iheanacho. Lovely first touch, and it's a good finish from the ex-Manchester City man. And we are picked apart here. Eggy barely even in his own half. Very Messi-like as well. Just strolling back. It's a great first touch. Dave was miles away. It's actually quite close to... Is that Kepa in goal? I don't know. But he couldn't palm it wide. Pushed it into his own net. Fine, but I think we're probably okay. It's just a shame to give up our clean sheet in the first half. And there we are, half-time. Oh, it's not a hat-trick, is it? I forgot the first goal was an own goal. If I said hat-trick, I was wrong. We're 3 goals up, though. And 3 of them really Eggies. We're controlling this one. A real shame to give away the late goal to Leicester. But yeah, just Eggy. Can he actually get another hat-trick here? Make it 2 hat-tricks in 2 games going into the biggest game of the season. That can only help us, surely. Probably should be trying to conserve energy, though, in the second half if we can. Oh, Dyer, great touch and a lovely finish. Trent caught out with a looping ball over the top. Just misjudged the flight of it. That's not like you, Trent. Just a smart player. Just caught the wrong way round, but I feel like he could have done better there. It's a good finish from Dyer. And suddenly, we're only a goal up here. Sikert's ball in. Iheanacho. Oh, Dyer's effort. Onto the bar there. Obscene. Oh, Eggy away from Caligari. Can we put the nail in the coffin here with a 4th? Eggy out to Eden Hazard. Plays it back into Eggy. Oh, he's done really well to create the space. Oh, I thought that was... Oh, it is in. It is in. Such a good finish. It looked like it was going wide. And another blistering counter-attack here from Chelsea, who were shocked by 2 goals in the second half. This turn of pace here, a sliding challenge miles away. A pinpoint finish. The good form has been transformative in the last couple of games. He feels like a different player when he's on top form. He just feels completely untackleable, unmarkable. No one can deal with him. And it's just so much fun to run with the ball at his feet. Kante into Eggy. Looks to hit one. Good save this time. Could have been his 4th there quite easily. Oh, it's a lovely ball into Eggy. Onto his left again. We'll hit another. just keep coming. Could have had 5 or 6. I mean, we've sort of already had 4. And we have got a chance now to make it 4 for Eggy. Over the wall. I mean, it's a perfect free kick position. I know it does seem like we actually do have cheat mode on at the moment. It's just a good form and great teamwork. Some of the passing play that scored a lot of our goals has been some of the best become a legend team play I've ever been involved in, and then a free kick opportunity like that. He's got 86 set pieces, and that is, I mean, you couldn't have actually marked out a better position for a left foot to take a free kick. So 4 goals for Eggy today of 5. You could probably even call it 5. I mean, we couldn't be going into the City game on much better form. And there we are. Well, Leicester put up a valiant effort. Just under 15 minutes. They certainly made us a little worried, but then Eggy, I mean, the history books will say he only scored 4 today. Really, it was 5. And, I mean, you couldn't have better preparation for this massive, massive game that we've got coming up than arguably scoring 8 goals in 2 games in the build-up. An 8.5 today. That might be our highest ever rating. We've never had a 9, I know that much. We weren't really able to manage our fatigue as well as we would have liked. Manchester City, another win for them. They just won't go away. We've just got to make them go away now by beating them. Eggy with 36 goals in 29 appearances this season. We've certainly topped that up pretty well in the last couple of games. 87 overall rating at the moment. And we've just had improvements in ball control and passing as well. 87 place kicking. I was wrong on that. We're even better than I thought we were. And unwavering balance is just due to go up as well. We saw in the last game. The balance is something quite special. So huge game. Only 3 days later. We didn't manage our fatigue as I would have liked. We do start today in an absolutely massive Championship 6-pointer here. This is massive. Who's starting with Eggy today? Hazard, Martinez, I'll take that. Drink water, no. That's not ideal. Not against that Manchester City midfield. Emre Can in there. De Bruyne. Gabriel Mahrez up top. We're going up against Benjamin Mendy. We know he's quick. Loves to get forward. Could that be maybe where we profit in this game, sneaking back in behind him? Maybe. Arba leaders in today. Not ideal. Don't know why Miranda doesn't start. I guess, well no, Miranda is better. At least we've got Kepa in today. A tired Rugani. Would have preferred a Morata in there, but Morata is tired. We're not too tired. We don't get an upward arrow, which we've had in the last couple of games. That is a real shame. We just ran too much in the last one. Should have conserved our energy a bit better. So the season could be decided here in London. I don't know, have we played City before? This might be, I should really know that. I think, could be the second game against City. Can't remember. City had a bit of a blip, we've had a blip. We've both come back well. We're both on the end of at least 3 or 4 wins in a row. It's a shame not to have Morata in today, but Eggy, if he can continue the form from the last couple of games, he only needs to score 1 this time. Doesn't even need to score a hat-trick. He may need to score a hat-trick, actually. He turns away from De Bruyne. Still pressured by the Belgian, but he gets away. Eggy slips his man. Oh, what a ball into Martinez! Couldn't open the scoring. What a ball that was. Oh, easily cut out there. Now Kante into Eggy. Gets the ball into Martinez. The return wasn't exactly where we want it, but Eggy steps inside onto the left. With the roulette. Eggy spun the wheel there. He took a chance and it paid off massively. And the dream just continues there. Eggy lays down, just drinks in the adoration of the Stamford Bridge faithful. This boy can just about do anything. It was a good one too there. He wanted it in a better position from Martinez, but Eggy pirouettes away from Laporte. Back onto that left foot. We get the action underway here with another goal for Eggy. Just seems like the net is that much bigger. It seems like everyone else is that much slower. Just feels like we're playing this game at a different level at the moment. Manchester City, I'm sure, will look to respond here. Emre Can just wide. Costa now. Tricky winger. De Bruyne slips in a lovely ball for Jesus. He'll hold it up. Back to Costa. Oh, great defending Trent. And he can keep it in. And he can find Eggy. Trent Alexander-Arnold, what a signing that was for Chelsea. And Eggy puts one into space for Eden Hazard to chase. That's a great ball. Get there ahead of Jorge. The Belgian now. Edgy edge of the box. It's in towards Martinez. And Mendy can clear. Mendy, lovely pass, and it's an equally good one there. Into Costa from Jesus. Real danger here, but that's not a good finish. Simple for Kepa. In the stroke of half an hour here, it's pretty much City's best chance so far. Not had a lot. Neither side has. It's fallen to Eggy. What a first touch that is. Very nice. Eggy waiting for the run of N'Golo Kante. Puts it into the midfielder. Oh, it's off the bar. And then Hazard blazes over as well. If there's one player we would have wanted in that position to finish, it wouldn't have been N'Golo Kante. It's a great ball. Had time to let it drop. Laporte not able to really affect his effort. Still off the bar. Would have been great to get a goal before the half. And that's half time here at the Bridge. It's only a goal advantage, but in a game that is always destined to be a very tight one, it's an important advantage. It's the master going up against the apprentice today. Pep Guardiola has been bettered in the first 45 minutes. We've had more chances, not as much possession, but that's to be expected. He could have had another. If we can get an early goal, we might be able to see this one out. It's just such a shame Kante couldn't finish off that huge chance. Right, let's go. It's well worked here. Mahrez into Jesus. Leroy Sané, the substitute on the turn. And the German fires one there from an unlikely angle. One moment of brilliance has levelled things up here. That's Stamford Bridge. Let's take a look here. Lovely flick. How has he done that? What an incredible finish that is. Oh, Sané has played through. Real danger here is Manchester City. You've got numbers in the box. Mahrez at the far post. Will he find him? That's good defending. Had to be good defending there as well, as it would have just been a tap-in. We can't get it clear. Mendy's ball in. Get another go here. Mahrez in a dangerous position and he heads over. Seems like things are starting to swing into Manchester City's favour at the moment. We need to push back. Ball down the line. Will Eden Hazard beat his Belgian teammate to this one? He does. Into Eggy. Oh, Mendy. Incredible defending. He gets across, makes a challenge. Eggy was about to finish that off. Martinez, lovely ball into Eggy. Returns the favour and it's played over the top. Can he get away from Laporte? No, incredible defending from the Frenchman. Martinez just didn't have the legs. We've run ourselves into the ground in this one. It's opened up massively here. Oh, Drinkwater, what the hell are you doing? David Silva into Leroy Sané, who has somehow found a way through to Jesus. Kepa with the save. Fantastic reactions there. Keeping us in this one. And Danny Drinkwater almost chucking away the league for us there. One of the worst passes of the season. Jesus did well to find position in the box. Kepa did very well. Mkhitaryan now. Danny Welbeck into Jesus off the bar. Oh my God. Could there be some late drama here? Eggy into Eden Hazard. The break is on. That wasn't the best ball. Hazard against Company. Tired legs all around here. Hazard into Emerson. Eggy back to Emerson. Into Eggy again. On his right foot this time. It's not a bad effort. Final minute of the game. And it's a huge chance missed. Oh, Jesus, thankfully, doesn't get away with that one. Hazard into Eggy. This really is the last chance here. Eggy inside. Jorge with the challenge. And what a challenge. Oh, it's off the post. Eden Hazard couldn't win it there in literally the last kick of the game. Eggy with two big chances as well. But I think, just considering how frantic that last 10 minutes was, I think a point is fine. We could have easily lost that. It was a very tight, very close game. Exactly the sort of enthralling matchup that you'd expect between the two best teams in the league by a fair distance. Eggy again played well, just couldn't quite finish off at the end. The chance on the right foot, that was the big one. And that was the big miss. I mean, Arsenal still in the conversation. United not a million miles away. We retain our lead. It's been great to get the 3 points there, just to really put the pressure on City. But I think, really, as I said, same as the Liverpool situation, the pressure is on us now to keep winning. Eggy doesn't seem to have any problems continuing to score in every game. And I suppose even against Manchester City, I think maybe we just shaded it as the better side. Last day of the transfer window, although we've got 4 clubs waiting, we can't leave atop of the league club. And, wow, that was a very exciting end to the episode, and the next episode is no less exciting as we start with Arsenal, who could catch us if they beat us, and then United, who aren't far off either. It's really hotting up here, really exciting. I'll see you in a bit.